Today we have the Nomos Club Sport 5020. Big thanks to Exquisite Timepieces, authorized dealer for Nomos, and so much more. Over 60 brands, as well as a massive pre-owned collection. So yeah, I've bought many watches there. I read every comment every time I post one of these videos, and I say, hey, tell me your Exquisite Timepiece story down in the comments. I read those, and people overwhelmingly have had great experiences there. So there's a reason why they're kind of a powerhouse in the industry. It's because they're doing it right. Kind of like Nomos. Nomos is doing it right. I'm going to cover my standard stuff here real quick, but there's some critical things that Nomos is just like next level awesome on. And we're going to cover those as well. So first off, case size. You can get this one in a couple different case sizes. This happens to be the 37 millimeter. So 37 mil case. The lug to lug is a little bit longer on these guys. This is a 47.7. But check out how thin this thing is. 8.7 millimeter thin is what I measured at. Sapphire crystal top and bottom. You have 18 millimeter lug opening. Bracelet does taper down to 16. And you have a fold over clasp. 3 micro adjust. And you kind of have, half links and everything like that too. So you're going to get a proper size on this thing. Now they do make like a 42 mil, I think. That's probably the one I would go with personally. But Nomos do very well with the smaller watches as well. So I think a lot of people will gravitate towards these smaller ones. Whether it's just your preference or your wrist size, or maybe it's a gift for a loved one, the 37 really might make sense. And then you have a 5 millimeter crown, not signed, and it is a push-pull crown, even though this has 20 Atmos water resist. So you can still go swimming with it. It'd be no problem. You could get it wet, submerge it, do whatever you need to. Beautiful color on this one. They have a lot of different colorway options. Full polished case. You can see the bracelet's a little bit different. I didn't want to peel it too much, but you have brushed outer flanks, polished center. Small seconds. Very simple, clean design on this thing. High level of execution. Now here's the real star of the show, is this movement. You can see it right there. It's called the DUW rather, 3001. 27 joules, beats at 4 hertz. The movement itself is only 3.2 millimeter thick. How the heck did they do that? I have no idea. That's some extreme engineering, and it's an automatic movement to boot. So pretty impressive that they're able to stuff the winding mechanism in there, the escapement, and all the other gear train to make this watch work. Get this, at 94.2% efficiency levels, which I don't know the efficiency levels of other watches, or other movements rather, but everything I've read, that's incredible for an automatic movement, let alone one that's only 3.2 millimeter thin. So pretty outstanding engineering for sure. And it's super accurate as well. Quick release spring bars on this thing if you want to change it out and put it on a strap. I think these look good on bracelet or strap. I'll reach out to Tyler at Exquisite Timepieces and maybe try the next size up in a different colorway or something of the Nomos, just so we can handle that as well. Price point on these. Now, keep in mind, this is like pretty awesome horology here, and it's German made, which is notorious for having high level of quality control and executions. So, but you can see right there with the longer lug to lug, the 37, it's smaller than my preference for sure, but it still could work for a 7 1/4 inch wrist, and there's plenty of bracelet for it, so they must know that people with larger wrists are going to wear these as well. But personally, I would go with the next size up, which I believe is the 42, if I'm not mistaken, and then maybe different colors as options as well. Let me give it a quick blast with the UV light. Let's turn off the studio lights and check out the lume on this. If I remember right, Nomos does a pretty dang good job of lume as well. Yeah, that's beyond dang good. That's impressive. This whole watch is impressive. I just haven't found, if Nomos did like an orange dial dive watch, I would probably have to like make that happen. But it's not in their wheelhouse. It's not in their design library. They're never going to do it. Well, I wouldn't say never. Anything's possible. Nomos, hit me up. Let's do a watch. That's way outside of the possibilities. But yeah, very cool watches. I get why people love Nomos. They're just phenomenal watches, and the movement, dang it, that is so special. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.